From the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's the Dominican Republic taking on New York. First pitch coming your way next. And today's starter, Roki Sasaki. How about a report on him, Chris?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
All right, just about ready to go here at Fenway. The batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. We're underway from Fenway. Next pitch misses. Ball one.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
One away.
Batting second, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And first offering is fouled off. Sasaki, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Just underway here at Fenway. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Takes it in for the out.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. And we're back here at Fenway Park and getting to start Ubaldo Jimenez. And Siggy, he's a workhorse, loves pitching deep into his starts.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
De La Cruz at the plate now, and that's strike one. Yo, one. Out to short, Lindor. The throw to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Juan Soto now.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Swings and misses. 0-2 now. Into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting third, the first baseman, Jorge Polanco.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Polanco hanging in there.
Ball. That's a ball.
Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And now two aboard.
Wastes no time there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Fastball for a strike.
Ball.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop angle. It's almost like a split finger fastball.
Ball.
Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Marte tosses to first, and the inning is top of the second. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Up the middle. One out in the second.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Troy Tulowitzki.
And first offering is fouled off. No score here in the second. Just
No, that
missed.
missed. That's the ball.
This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 away. Ketel Marte up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Carroll under it. And that's the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the center fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Number 7, Corbin Carroll.
Hey!
Swinging a foul straight back. Jimenez measures 6 feet 4 inches, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The 0-2. In the air, right field. Tatis under it. And there's 1 down.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. He's got an MVP and a Rookie of the Year under his belt. And a guy who's played every day as a first baseman, every day as a right fielder, every day as a center fielder. Pulls into third safely with a triple.
Batting 8, the designated
1
hitter,
down,
number
runner at third.
99,
It's Aaron Judge now.
Judge.
A big swing and a miss. 1 away with a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. Judge over the top.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well. Slams into the wall and hangs on. Runner tagging and heading for home. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
On the ground, right side. Marte gets him easily, ends the inning. Back inside Fenway Park, here's Byron Buxton.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Bellinger drop step going back. And it bangs off the monster.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat. You know, this group of hitters, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Bellinger should have this one, and there's 2 down.
I'm sure it's at least something they've chatted about in the dugout. Coming into this one, that was probably the game plan. Attack early in the count, but doesn't seem to be working out the way they wanted to. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
Bellinger makes the grab, and that back here in Boston. There's the shortstop at the plate, Mlb26.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swings and misses, and the count is 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground, and there's one away.
Now batting for the ignition, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
On the ground right side, tosses to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. 2 outs, base is empty. Jorge Polanco digs in now. Ground ball up the middle, that's a base hit. And now a 2-out opportunity for Rafael Devers. 1 for 1 with a single so far. This one in the air, center field. Buxton moving under it, and that ends the inning. Back in Boston, on to the 4th. Here's Francisco Lindor. Sliced hard but foul.
No, that's down. Ball.
Lindor swings through that one.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Ripped on a line, and there's 1 down.
That's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there, nothing to show for it, but in your mind you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Takes it in for the out. Here's Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1.
Ball.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Bottom of the 4th, an outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
Heck one.
And a rope into center field, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
1 down. 1 out, man at first. Now the left fielder, Cody Bellinger. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Ground ball to the right side, and foul ball. High fly ball out to center field. Brings it in, 2 down. This one popped up Tatis after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the inning. Back here at Fenway, now it's the DH, Troy Tulowitzki.
Well, these guys just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Hit hard, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
1 away.
The heater can be a tone setter for a pitcher, but if it's not effective, it goes the other way. It becomes a tone setter for the offense. They just haven't been able to do much with it in this one.
This one in the air center field. That's out number 2. Now here is Jorge Posada. Went down on strikes his first time through. There goes the runner.
No.
Save.
Hey.
And it's second. Strike 2. On a line. One hopper off the wall, and that should bring in the run. Around from second is the tying run.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it.
Safe at second, and he gets back in. Runner edges away at second. Hit hard on the ground is short. And that will end the inning. Back here at Fenway Park, here's the catcher, Brandon Valenzuela.
Well, these players doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it's off the Green Monster. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
showed off some really nice oppo pop with that swing. Just couldn't get it over the fence, but I absolutely loved everything about that approach and the mechanics right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Marte leaves plenty of time to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. Big situation, and here comes the big bat of Juan Soto. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 0-1 now. That's ripped into the outfield, and that's a base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one carrying out of here. He circles the bases. One down. Devers now 1 for 2. Now Stephen Oker gets the call from the pen.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Oker measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. Got it. Definitely not a partay for Ketel Marte. This is Corbin Carroll.
Number 7, Corbin Carroll.
Out towards right center field. Tatis on his way over. And that is that. but 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 5. Back here at Fenway, Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Stays alive. This one in the air, right field. Bounces over the wall in foul ground, and it's an automatic double.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there in the mound.
Swing and a miss. 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. And there's 1 away. So now with 1 away and a man at second. Albert Pujols getting ready to hit. In the air out towards right center. No one can get there. It falls in. Tatis comes in to score. It's 5-2.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Under this one. 2 away. Now here is Troy Tulowitzki.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Pujols off of first with 2 away.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Up the middle, Marte. They take the force out, and that is the inning. Back here in Boston, Bellinger up to hit.
That's a ball. Ball.
Swing and a miss at a slider. In there at the knees. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one on its way, and it's gone. He'll touch them all. And they add to their lead. It's 6-2. Raleigh Fingers into the game. He's into the game with the bases empty. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That's the ball.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for New York,
Brandon Valenzuela now at the plate.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
Yeah.
A little out front there as he swings through it. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Battling here as he fouls it away. That misses the zone. Going to count 1 and 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Swings through that one for strike 2. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning coming on. We go to the top of 7. Here's Ketel Marte. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Out, and that wasn't close. Nice grab. To first. Nicely done for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Line and a base hit into right. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
All over that one right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Pat now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Pat
What you got?
checks his swing, appeal to third, and that's going to be ruled a swing. Slice the other way, that's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Ball one there. Inside move to second. Safe at second, and he gets back in.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98. But a really good pass at the ball.
And this one squirts away from the catcher. Nothing happening on the bases, though. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
That one hammered left field. Way back there. It's got a chance. And it hits off the monster. Here comes Tatis around third. He's safe. And they clear the bases. And now they trail by 1. Digging in, Albert Pujols. Check swing, and he went. That is strike one.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
That front-door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by...
Hard hit, base hit. And they hold the tying run at third. Throw up the stop sign, even with 2.
Now pitching, Jose Alvarado.
High fly ball out towards left field. That's got a chance. And it bangs off the monster. Throws to second. And he's in there. And this one is tied. A run scores on the play. And next is the designated hitter, Troy Tulowitzki. In the first pitch, misses for ball 1. Dominican Republic with the go-ahead run at third. They're the top half of inning number 7. Pitch gets away. But all the runners hold. Here's a 3-0. In there at the knees for a strike. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. And that'll load the bases.
Take your base.
No, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
And that one ripped to left, and that's the 3rd out. Back inside Fenway Park, bottom of the 7th.
Really important time for a shutdown inning. The last thing they want to do is give up the runs they just scored. Man, that'll steal the momentum. They're hoping to make quick work of this half inning.
And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. gets him to chase after that one. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him swinging. Tied at 6. Next to switch hitting first baseman Jorge Polanco. He's already homered here in this one.
Now
Matt Strom comes on now. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Ball.
Here's your 1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. All tied up here, the bottom of the 7th. This one in the air, center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there.
In the air, left field. He's got it, and there are 2 down. Now, Ketel Marte, 1 for 3. Foul ball there.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
0-2 now. Got him. That in. Back here in Boston. And now the center fielder, Byron Buxton. He was late there, strike 1. And fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And a quick out, number 1.
up next for the Dominican Republic, the catcher, Jorge Posada.
Check
Nope,
swing.
ball.
He held up. Ball 1. And there are 2 outs.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
Tap in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Out towards right center field. Soto under it. And that is that. Back now at Fenway. Here's the center fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Number 7, Corbin.
Swinging a foul out of play. Fought off foul. 0-2 now. To the right side, but it kicks foul. Ripped to third and caught.
Man, that could have been a big swing in this game. Just unlucky at a really unfortunate time right there.
Bellinger.
Swing and a miss at a slider. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. 1 down. Next is the designated hitter, Aaron. New pitcher on now, Eric Gagne.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious, and now it's
Warning track.
En serio.
And you can touch them all, baseball man. They go back to back, and they tackle.
Oh, Dios mío.
It's 8-6. On the ground, right side. Pujols takes it himself, and there are 2 outs. Now it's the shortstop, Mlb26.
The shortstop, Mlb26.
That one in triple digits. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground, and it's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
No, that's inside.
Towards first,
Foul ball.
And that's just foul. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. De La Cruz leads off first with 2 down to the inning. This one's smoked on its way.
Oh, Dios mío.
Here. Juan Soto with a rocket. Their 3rd home run of the inning.
Early, ya sácala en todas.
Stands in here. Takes
Cabronazo, diablo, coño. Sácala, ¿por qué no la saca ahí?
The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. Bounces it to first, but he digs it. Back here at Fenway Park. Now. It's Fernando Tatis Jr.
Right there.
Raisel Iglesias on the pitch out of the pen here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Hardliner.
So,
Reaching down, makes the catch.
yo le doy a él y no la saco. Pues así lo mismo.
Popped in the air. Left field. Bellinger gets under it. And there's 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Stepping in, Albert Pujols. And first offering is fouled off. This one in the air, center field.
También se quedó.
Carroll settles under this one.
Normal.
And that is